What this actually is a stream for the 501c3 nonprofit called Real Good AI. I am the board president of this nonprofit. My wife, Mandy, who hopefully many of you know, is the executive director. And every Thursday, we do a stream where I stream jointly with twitch.tv/realgoodai, stream being run by Craig, the outreach director for Real Good AI. And every other week, it's a team stream. Last week, we did a team stream where I made a very, very ethically questionable farm on Minecraft. But the alternate weeks between those team streams, we have guests. We have previously been joined by guests in the nonprofit space. We've been joined by a concrete scientist, biologists who are using AI in their teaching methods, joined by a wide range of guests. And we have a wide range of content creators and streamers coming in the near future for the forthcoming guest streams. But today, we are joined by a person who I met. Craig and I both met at PAX East in Boston earlier this year, who volunteers for a great organization called Cookie Brigade. If you don't know Cookie Brigade, the story is awesome, the organization is awesome, and we will get to that. We will talk about that. But everybody say hello and welcome. Signed out to Entity. Although, as he might tell you, that is not how most people in Cookie Brigade have come to know you. But hello, welcome, thank you for joining us. Would you like to introduce yourself to the people?
Yeah, thanks for having me, first of all. I know you mentioned my handle. We were just talking how most people nowadays know me just as my name. I'm Hayden Kane, our Director of Partnerships and Public Relations at Cookie Brigade. We were just talking about how most people in Cookie Brigade go by handles. We do all our planning like on Discord, and it's just started as a community thing where people were introducing themselves that way. But now I'm kind of one of the few that just goes by my name because of all the partnership stuff. It wouldn't feel right to introduce myself to a sponsor or a partner as entity. Like, yes, I am. I am a file tag.
There are way worse handles. Imagine having to introduce yourself to business partners as Grunge Lord or some nonsense.
That's true.
It's you just call me Dave, but yes, I am. Anyway, yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining. Like I said, we have met and talked. So I actually was embarrassingly unfamiliar with Cookie Brigade up until we met in Boston. But honestly, the story of the organization is really great, and I thought if you wouldn't mind, we could. Oh, we're also going to be playing Peak today. That's secondary chat, but we're going to be trying to climb a mountain. But I thought, Hayden, if you would be interested in sort of giving the story of what Cookie Brigade, how it started, what you guys do, that would be super cool.
Yeah, of course. So Cookie Brigade was originally just a couple of people at PAX who wanted to give out cookies online as a community initiative. Wasn't tied to the show at all. It was really just, a couple of friends saying, "Hey, we like to bake. We should give these out to people online." Keep in mind, this was in 2007, a different time giving out food than it is now. And that people wanted to give them money. They said, "No, it's just a community thing. We don't need to, take money for it. We're not selling anything. We're just giving them away for the community." And eventually they said, "You know what? We will take the money and we'll give it away to charity." And then here we are, 18, I think, years later. The bag originally turned into, a zip bag, turned into a gallon zip bag, turned into a backpack, turned into a wagon. And now we give away, gosh, I don't know, 30 or 40,000 cookies a year at PAX shows and MagFest as well. So I guess the premise of the nonprofit is all the cookies are free. We give them away, and kind of in the same interaction, we can take donations to charity. We've been supporting Child's Play charity at all the PAX shows in MagFest. We have supported other charities. We do work with other charities. But yeah, it's been great. We've raised over $1.5 million just at conventions around the country and around the world since we started. And it's crazy how quickly things are going and how exciting everything is.
Yeah. Well, and it's not confidential. It happens at the convention. But how many times do you think? I don't know. Even if you run the cookie uh, desk counter, how many times do you guys have any sense of people just come through, grab a cookie, don't donate or anything, and are like, "Hey, thanks for the cookie," and then peace out? Because I've never worked for Cookie Brigade or anything, but I saw people donating a lot and just grabbing one or two cookies, and like the community was really into
Right.
it. But I have no
Yeah.
idea
Well,
how
first
regular
of
that
all,
is.
you're welcome to volunteer with us. You'll have to do it at one of our shows at some point. You can work the cookie desk. But yeah, it's honestly it depends. It's been shrinking that number in the past several years since people have become more familiar with who we are. The reason oftentimes that people don't donate is they don't know it's a charity initiative. They just say, "Oh, it's a cookie. They're giving out free cookies. They must be with PAX or they must be with MagFest."
Mm,
Um, but once they understand what the mission is and that their money is going towards something, a lot of the time that becomes, "Oh my gosh, yeah, please take my money." Just like the original founders of Cookie Brigade, that turned into, "Oh, please take our money," you know. Um,
makes sense.
so yeah,
And
it's a shrinking number.
I mean, the vibes are high. It does not, it's not like there's people who are there who are like, I'm just going to take a dozen cookies and get out. Everyone who I saw, who I interacted with, or who was like talking to you guys and getting cookies they generally seem to know who you are because you're kind of an institution at PAX anyway. But also, they were all pretty hype on, you know, the mission, the booth, the special booth that you guys always have, or whatever
Yeah,
other
the
cookie
interactive
thing.
element. Yeah,
Yeah, which we can talk about. But uh,
yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it really is exciting to see how excited people get about what we're doing. But yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. Um, we are, I would say, pretty well known in PAX. We've been doing it a while. Um, we have definitely, worked out some snags in our process and made everything a lot easier. In terms of just, you know, how many cookies do we actually bring? And I know we'll get into that a little more later
yeah,
as well. But
yeah.
how
Well,
do
there's so
we?
much to talk about, but yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's really exciting, and it's always really uplifting to see, that people do know who we are. I mean, and there are people who will come, and it depends. So, I mean, there are some people who will come and donate $1 and take 5 cookies, and there are some people who will take 1 cookie and donate $500, right?
yeah,
So it's entirely, it depends on the person, and that's one of the reasons the cookies are free is because if somebody can only afford to donate $1, we want to make sure that they can still get the same experience as someone who can give us 500.
yep. Yeah, well, and there's no shaming too. I For someone who's never seen it, who's never been there, you might get the impression that you walk up and they're like, "Hey, it's free. It's free cookies. So how much are you donating?" And
Right,
here's that you honestly, the people are at the booth don't give a heck, and they don't. I don't think they even
right.
really pay attention to who's donating what. It's just like, want to make sure you get your cookies. Want to make sure you have a fun time. The vibes are very high. So,
Right, and we actually recently adjusted our mission statement to be more community focused because of that.
mm,
We are a core of what we do as an organization is building community, right? And getting people excited about the show and having fun and all that. Um, so it is about community and it is about um, you know sharing a cookie. I mean, that's one of the reasons that we give them away is because I mean I'm sure we all remember sitting in our friend's basement playing on a obviously now much older console, and having cookies that their mom made or something, right? And having that as like a core, part of what we were excited to play games for is we have the whole experience, right?
mm-hmm.
And it's like we might as well bring that to the shows.
Yeah. What consoles? I don't want you to out yourself if you don't want to, but what consoles do you consider very old now? Because I have my
Very old.
range that I remember, but
Yeah, I'd say very old for me is like original Xbox and GameCube.
mm, yeah, okay, that makes me feel better. That's the same range I was in. We definitely had N64
easing
was
into
pretty
PS2.
big. But yeah, like
Or
I would
PS1.
say GameCube was the big one for us. We played a lot of GameCube stuff because multiple of my buddies had GameCubes, and so we could kind of pool your controller resources. And one of them had
Yep.
the really nice Wavebird, so you could have at least one guy could have like the wireless, comfortable
Right.
setup. You didn't have to be up on the floor close to the team. Yeah, no. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, really old consoles like like the 360 or like PS4.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, the PS4 ancient. um,
I'm glad you gave a shout out to the Wavebird for the record.
Dude, Wavebird is still the truth. Like there are modern wireless options for GameCube and stuff, but Wavebird was and still is in my mind like one of the best early wireless controllers I ever used. Always worked, always good. Love that thing.
I would walk out of my house and play Tony Hawk while I was inside, just because I could. Also, just a quick heads up: there's a little bit of choppiness on the Vid Ninja, which could just be part of it. And also, I finally found somebody, but I went to pick up Bing Bong, then I got lost. So Hayden and I are together, but I don't. Oh no, I see you. You're all right
I'm
there.
like way above you. I thought I was
Whoa.
behind because I was like screwing around. Oh,
Oh, you're coming.
Ow.
You're getting closer to us, though. That
hey, what's up, everybody? Just gonna eat. Wait, no, I don't want to eat one of these. Green crisp berries are bad, right?
Yeah, Mia said don't eat anything green, which is I
Right,
think
right,
feel
right,
like
right,
that's
right.
a good motto in life.
Yeah, no, I thought I was way behind because I found Bing Bong laying on the ground, and then I saw Hayden climbing up above me, and I was like, oh no, I'm being slow. But then
No,
I went too far.
I bailed
Well,
on Bing Bong.
This is not a great place. I wouldn't come up here. Although I think this kind of
should we go a little like to the right where you're going?
yeah, I'll have to figure out how to get across, but I think up to the right might be.
It looks like there's some type of fruit on this tree. Is this edible?
Is it
Yeah.
green?
Or is it a prop? No, it's orange.
Those are edible.
It's probably
The
fine.
things that look like jellyfish are bad. They're not fresh.
Oh, on the
Don't step
ground?
them. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't.
I
want to mess with
did.
those.
I did step on one of those near the plane.
That has been one of my main things I do apparently in the game is step on the jellyfish.
Here, I'm gonna throw down a coconut. Oh, I'm falling off the tree. Oh, I actually.
Oh, there you are. There's
Nice.
Craig. Where's
Oh,
Hayden
okay,
right
it's
now?
open. I am eating a coconut.
Oh, nice.
There's a bunch over here too.
No, I might come do that. Fine. There we go.
You just spawned in that tree. I was like, where?
Try not to break any more bones in my body, and yeah, this will be fine.
So, are there any tips and tricks that I should know? Obviously, excluding things that'll be really funny when I figure them out. But anything that I should know going into this I have been playing the game for 37 minutes, and that is my total playtime.
So the biggest thing is, it's gonna look like there are some places where you can make a jump and catch yourself, and my experience is that's almost exclusively not gonna work the way you hope it will. But
Got it. Understood.
you know, it's fine. We're just here. We're not speedrunning this. We
No.
already. Is that shaking because I'm? Oh,
I didn't know those could break.
I think I did know that. I think I forgot. That's okay. We can climb over this way. We can sort of get up here, shimmy around over here. Actually, it might be the trees might be the way here. Let's see. I think we might be able to get up to the top.
I have a rope as well.
Let me have a look. I think the rope, unless it's in a gun. Oh no. What am I? All right. Unless it's in a gun, I think you attach that and it dangles down. So if someone can like get up to a place, maybe. But oh,
Ow.
that looked like it might have hurt.
It did slightly. I saw the fog rises. What is the
Yeah.
fog rising? Is that just progresses the time?
Yeah, no, it like makes you cold, and you don't want to be cold. being cold
Got it.
eats into your health bar, stamina bar situation. And also,
I read that as the frog rises, and I was like, is there like a boss or something?
I don't know if you've seen, but you can like if you're climbing and you're almost at a stamina, you can hit space to lunge in a direction. So like
Oh,
I can
okay.
help you up here. So if you can get close and then look at me and we can like grab hands and I'll pull you up.
Let's see if there's a space I can kind of
Still have,
regain a little.
still have the component cables for your GameCube. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, there are also that's another good tip. There are also definitely some spots where it doesn't necessarily look like you could stand, but you definitely can stand. So you
Right.
can kind of cheese it and like stand on the side of the mountain to get your stamina
Right.
back. So I do want to talk about exactly how many cookies you have to order and where they come from. But I think people might be interested. Wow, the fog is here already. We might need to start this over soon. People might be interested, and I'm definitely interested to hear about the charities that you work with, because the cookies work is people do give money to Cookie Brigade when you give them cookies, but
Yep.
the that you don't have like that's not spent on mission activities for well it is but it's not you guys aren't out there in the field like doing the nonprofit work or whatever necessarily. You work with other organizations and like give them grants. I don't even know
Yeah.
what does that look like? How does that work?
It's all a lot of kinda. So we are actually we have issued grants before, not to nonprofits necessarily. We issued 2 grants to children's hospitals before. We're trying to relaunch that program as in addition to um, growing some new programs of our own. But yeah, so the way the fundraising works is the money for the cookies that people give after they get cookies all goes directly to charity. Obviously, we're a 501(c)(3), but that's the money we distribute to other charities. 99% of the time, it's Child's Play. Or I should say, presently, all of that is to Child's Play based on the 4 shows we do. Outside of that, if people buy our merch, our pins, all of that stuff, that money pays for things like the booth and for all the cookies. Also, I can drop a. Oh, never mind. I was going to say I could drop a rope down to you guys, but it looks
Oh,
like
we
I'm
might
good.
need the oh boy, I think this run is a reset. I'm not gonna lie. I think
Oh, I also.
I have taken too much damage and am too poisoned, and that's
Oh,
okay.
I'm also poisoned. We can reset.
We can reset. We can start this over. That'll be fine.
What happens if I jump into the ocean? Do you die?
Ooh, I passed out against a poison plant. I wonder how much poison you can get. Okay, there is a maximum. Oh, oh, Craig, save us.
I'm spectating myself. Oh man, I haven't hit the maximum yet of poison.
I think it's
Oh,
double
now I
the
did.
health, the full bar is what I
Yeah,
experienced.
something like that.
That's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Now we can be ghosts and mock Craig.
Exactly.
Mm.
But yeah, so we currently support Child's Play. They provide video games and technicians to children's hospitals, which is super cool. But yeah, we've worked with them for many years, and we also support a lot of other charities. A lot of those are through like streaming events or quick activations at the shows. Like we'll do a limited run T-shirt with a collaboration with another nonprofit, or we'll do a live stream event that benefits the nonprofit. We do an event every year for World Central Kitchen, or not World Central Kitchen. Sorry, we did an event last year for World Central Kitchen. We do an event every year with Fred Hutch Cancer Center out in Seattle. And in general, we work a lot with other nonprofits in terms of just what's working for you, what can we do better, outside of just fundraising activities. How
Mhm.
can we benefit each other?
Nice. That's
Yeah, so
yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
It's we talked about this a little bit, but that's an interesting position because I feel like in the nonprofit space, most and Real Good too. I think Real Good's our mission is maybe broader than some organizations, but usually you know, an organization is like, we do this one thing. We work in, you know, whatever, accessibility. We work in
Sure.
feeding people. We work in clean water, and but you guys kind of get to help and work on a lot of different causes, which must be
Yeah, we get to experience it at all, which is
yeah,
super cool. Because really, you know, at the end of the day, like we're a charity focused on doing good in general. Doesn't necessarily have to be anything specific to do with that. We just want to do cool stuff, which is always a lot of fun too.
yeah. Well, and you introduced yourself. Oh no, okay, I thought I took the balloon and lost it.
No,
But
I took it.
what are you working on that you could talk about with Cookie Brigade? What do you have cooking right now?
Yeah, so we just released our
Nice.
first. I see. I see. That was impressive. I'll give you that. We just released our first tabletop game.
Mm.
I don't know if that's something you guys had heard about. But we just released a game with Nomnivore Games. Um, super excited to be working with them. One, just working with them, they're awesome. And two, um, to have some like a tabletop game of our own. We've been at these shows for so long, but we never really had a game, you
Yeah,
know.
that's
And
really
now we
cool.
do.
It's
It's a lot
cookie
of fun.
themed, I assume. I have
It
not heard
is.
much about it, but what
It's
tell
called
us about it.
it's called Get Baked. And you're a bunch of kid dinosaurs trying to bake cookies for your mom.
Hmm,
And you have all these fun
nice.
ingredients, and there's sabotaging, and
Is it like
there's a lot of really
cooperative,
fun
or is
mechanics.
it
No,
everyone's trying to
it's
bake their own
competitive,
cookies? Nice.
but it's really fun. Next time I see you guys, I'll make sure you get a copy. But it is so fun. And Nomnivore really did an awesome job making it not just you know, fun, but also all their games are accessible. They're all ADHD and dyslexia friendly games, and they're design that way by design, um, because their game designers also have psychology backgrounds, which is super cool.
Yeah.
So it is really they're an awesome company, and we really love working with them, and we are so happy. We literally couldn't be happier with how this game came out. So we were working on that. Been doing a lot of live streaming events. That program's been new and exciting, and we have some interesting stuff down the pipe. I don't know how much of it I can talk about yet, but especially one thing in particular will be happening towards the end of next month, middle to end of next month. So definitely keep an eye out for news on that.
Nice.
What else cool stuff we're doing. We're doing
Where would people
MagFest
get
this year.
news? Shameless
Yeah.
plug opportunity.
Oh, I love shameless plug opportunities. Yeah, it will probably be easiest places on our website or on our socials. Socials is where quick news comes up. Oh, I'm already poisoned. Unfortunate. That's just Cookie Brigade on everything. There's also links to that on our website, which is cookiebrigade.org.
Nice.
And also, if I know we'll talk about this a little later too about how we get volunteers and stuff like that. But if anybody wants to volunteer with Cookie Brigade at a show, you can also get information about that on our website too.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's one of the many things that's so cool about Cookie Brigade is it's all volunteer run. You volunteer, the highest ups, everyone who works for Cookie Brigade with Cookie Brigade actually doesn't work for them. They volunteer, right? That's
Correct. Yeah, we are fully volunteer run. We don't have a single staff member at the organization.
which for anyone who's interested in the nonprofits just means more of every dollar goes to mission, more of every dollar goes, and not that it's wrong to have staff, but that you guys can do that is
Right, and
outstanding.
it's a thing of we're lucky to be at a point where we can have the all volunteer. That will not
Mhm.
be the case forever. I mean, we're growing at a rate now where in order to, I mean, one, continue to grow, and two, to do right by the organizations that we support, and ultimately the people that we support as an organization. We have to grow, and we will have to get staff eventually. But
I
at the
mean,
present
you're
moment, we
already
are
operationally
full.
at a point where I'm surprised that works. But
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it's because of the nature of our fundraising, right? It's all high impact, short term, I guess, for lack of a better term. Um, is this one of those I can make that jumps?
Kind of.
Yeah, no, I from a farther away, I was like, oh, we could probably jump across there, but oh,
Ow. Um, yeah, so it's like I mean we really only fundraise a total of like 14 days a year, between all like the shows we do and stuff like that. So we don't necessarily need like a huge team for that. Obviously, a lot of people come together. We have like 20 to 30 volunteers, 20 to 40 volunteers at any given show, because obviously we want our volunteers to go and get to experience, PAX or MagFest for what it
Mhm.
is, not just Cookie Brigade. Although anybody who organizes the nonprofit will tell you that it's something we struggle with on our own is going and seeing the show, when we're there fundraising. Just because it is so easy to just get sucked into the activity and say, "Oh wow, we're really doing well at the show." I'll just stay at the booth a little longer.
yeah. No, that is the trap. The freedom you get with an exhibitor's badge. Anyone who's gone to a convention, there's like areas they don't want you to go, times when you can or cannot be on the floor. Exhibitors get to go kind of wherever, whenever they want. It's very obviously because they're working, because they're setting up their booth and all this stuff. But it's very fun. You get a different experience of it. But
For
also,
sure.
you're there to network. The last PAX, Craig and I went to PAX where we met you. We were there for real good, and it's like every moment you're like, oh, we could do something fun, or maybe we should go talk to this other person. We swung by and we were like, oh, we'll circle back. We want to have a conversation. We're trying to network. The trap of, well, what if we just do more little
Right.
quick work
Quick
discussion?
loop around. Yeah.
Yeah, one more quick lap. See, it's just like make sure we got everyone that we wanted to talk to. We didn't forget anything. And then it's like, oh, now it's 7 o'clock. And
Now it's this. Yeah.
yeah,
The
now,
show
now
closed.
everyone's leaving. The show's closed. All the booths are closed. I guess we should probably go have dinner and talk to those people we
Right.
said we were gonna have dinner with. Gotta keep working.
The 9
And
a.m. to
that's
10 a.m. hour is the best with the exhibitor.
Oh yeah. No, it's
That's the
awesome.
convention. There's 4 hours of convention that I get to see.
Yeah.
It's those.
See, I feel like I see more of the convention the day before
Yep.
the show even starts, than I do the rest of the time I'm there. And granted, I will say a lot of what I do for Cookie Brigade is the partnerships planning. So I do ultimately, I get to see a lot of the booths and talk to a lot of the people who are there, even if it's not in the same way that attendees do,
You'll
which is
see
super
every
cool.
game, but you won't get to play any of them.
Right. I got to demo one game at PAX, I think, and I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah, I think Craig, you got to play a couple one, and I think you and I both played one other one together, possibly for a second. That was about
I
it.
played, yeah, about 2 games, and that was the most I played. But it was because I wanted the shirt. So I was trying.
Is this bugle shroom gonna kill me if I eat it?
Is it green?
No, it's
It,
like pale.
It's
the
probably fine.
yeah. The thing
Maybe.
is, if it's not green, it's probably not mean or something. So you get to
Okay, it
eat
didn't
it.
hurt me.
Okay, I made
Yeah,
that
that
up.
seemed
So I'm glad
fine.
that worked.
Unless I accidentally fed it to you, which is a real possibility I'm now realizing.
No, if you did, I'm good. I'm chilling.
Okay,
So,
cool. It's good to know.
I guess
Oh,
we're
can we go
reaching
through?
the edge of the abyss here. I
There's
think
like
we
a
can go
cave
in
here.
here, but I don't know. I'm not sure
Probably
if that
not
leads
safe.
up inside or not, but I'm here to explore.
Oh, God,
Oh,
feel like
I
I'm in the
already feel
forest.
claustrophobic. I don't care
Yeah,
if
this is
this. Oh man,
rough. We
this is
got
like
this.
those stories about the people who go cave diving. It's like, well, there's about
No,
a
it's
quarter
like
inch of free space on every side. If you just wiggle, you'll definitely keep going.
yep.
These are
Have you
the
guys played the
jewels.
forest? This is just like the caves in
Mm,
that.
hey, that really worked out. And yes, I am feeling that. Although the lack of abominations in this game
That's
is a little
true.
bit more casual.
I haven't played the second one yet. I've heard
It's
it's pretty
it's
good.
just as abomination-y, that's for sure.
Is it?
I have not finished it, but I played it a bit, and oh man,
Here we go. I also picked up a balloon and a compass. I don't know if either of those are remotely useful,
I think
but
the balloon
I
is
have them.
useful. I have no idea what the compass is.
I'm assuming it just points, but it does. It is a functional compass. I just don't know what it's.
I'm not sure. I mean, we just need to go up the mountain. I don't really know that the cardinal directions mean much, but also I just might be ignorant. It's
I
very
feel like
Oh.
that's for like expert runs where they're on different sides and they're like, I'm on the north side of the mountain. I feel like there's some call outs going on.
Oh no! If we lose line of sight, we're done. We're just
Yeah.
everyone's on their
It's
own.
like, where are you? Up.
I'm on a mountain. You guys on a mountain still?
It's like, how did that thing get me? It's like, do you have any noticeable landmarks near you? I see a tree.
Saw how
Lots
fast
of
I
these
ditched Bing Bong.
purple things.
Oh, yeah, I'm very poisoned right now.
I don't think I have anything to. Lollipops give you like energy followed by sleepiness. I
Oh
think.
my god, yeah, no, I think it's gonna kill me, actually.
Did you? Is it from eating something, or did you just like?
No,
Oh man.
like my entire health bar is all poison now.
Well, that'll go away in a minute. Um, here. That do anything for you?
Am I? Oh,
Oh, balloon. All right.
well, you caught one. That was very impressive.
I can't carry you and backpack.
I'm coming.
Where do you have to carry me
Oh,
to?
falling.
I think I just need to like carry you until you wake back up, potentially. I'm not sure if we can make this climb, but we could try and carry him up there.
This.
The poison
No.
should go away, and you should like regain consciousness at some point here.
It hasn't gone away yet.
Does he have a tick? I don't even know what
Oh.
that means. Oh, you seem to be awake. There you go.
Team?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
it
sure
is
you
going
have-
away.
I'm sure you have lots and lots of stamina right now. Sure,
Oh yeah. That's it.
that'll work.
Nah, it's fine.
So we kind of brushed past this, and I said I want to get back to it because I know the numbers and it's kind of hilarious. But Cookie Brigade started with like, I have no concept. I assume the people who did it for fun maybe made a couple dozen. Like they made,
Yeah.
they made
probably.
an amount of cookies that they carried into the convention in like a backpack or something, right? Which
Correct. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a lot of cookies. I that sounds like a lot to me. But how many do you guys order now, and how does that work?
So it depends on the show. I mean, obviously we have been. I'll provide this disclaimer first. We've been growing fairly quickly. Like the number of cookies that we go through at a show is increasing. So it's especially in the, I guess looping it to kind of what you guys do with like data analytics. We don't have a solid baseline in terms of an expected number. And that's something that we do use. Collect data on is how many cookies we go through.
Yeah, well, you don't want to end up with hundreds, thousands, however many of cookies just sitting there. That's for sure.
So, and that's honestly, we often do.
Really?
But I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
For any given show, we probably, it depends. So I guess for
Correct.
a smaller show, we'll order 10 to 12,000 cookies maybe. But this year, PAX East coming up, we'll probably have to order 20,000.
Jeez.
It's a lot of cookies. Yeah.
I mean, how that comes on what? That comes on
I'm dying
a pallet, multiple pallets.
Multiple pallets. Yeah.
That's a lot of cookies.
It is a lot of cookies, and they're very good.
Oh, there's a only one of us has to do it, but there's a statue over here. If you break off the, oh, where'd it go? Statue, come back.
Oh,
Back this way. I
Oh
think.
wait, did it? Oh, over
Oh.
here. Yeah, there's you get like a reward. There's a statue at each campfire.
oh, each
so
campfire.
so when you reach the campfire, that's the top of the mountain, and then if you go to the statue and you touch it, it breaks and poops out something. So this is an anti-rope cannon. So if you shoot this, it connects to wherever you shoot it, but then the rope has anti-gravity, so the rope hangs up.
Interesting.
And then,
Okay,
but
cool.
then you can climb up that. So you can, but you can get all kinds of stuff from these statues, like uh, group healing things, and this is
Oh,
also
cool.
where you revive people. So if like one of us died, but the rest of us made the summit, we come up here, touch the statue, and then everyone gets to come back to life and have a good
Oh,
time.
sweet. Yeah. But yeah, so it's like, and sometimes we do have cookies left over. We had like 800 cookies left over at PAX West, and we give it to the enforcers because they're volunteering to make the show better and they help us a lot in a lot of ways. So we give it to them, and they go through it when they're going through and picking up some of the leftover stuff.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
Are these crisp berries gonna kill me?
They are not good. Are
I will
those the red
cancel eating
ones?
them then. No, these are green.
Yeah, the green ones. I think they poison you, or they might. Some of the stuff poisons you, and some of the stuff makes you high. If someone want to carry this marshmallow,
I
try
can
not
do
to
that,
roll it off the
maybe.
side.
I can also do it. I have 2 slots open, and I have a balloon, which I still don't know how to use.
I think if you like hold it and then left click it, it makes you lighter weight, which helps with your stamina.
Okay, I'm going to use it.
It does help stop fall
Oh.
damage though, which is good. A little bit.
Oh, yeah, clearly not enough.
And with the cookies that you order though, or that you order now, like I remember the bags of cookies that everyone would have, and
yeah.
I one of the things that's awesome about Cookie Brigade is that you have so many different types of cookies. So for many years, there were like conventions where because I'm vegan, so like the Cookie Brigade would just drop off a bag of vegan cookies because I'd be like the only one working. They'd be like, "Here you go," and I'd have food. So I
That's
value
fun.
you all a lot.
Yeah, we actually expanded a lot of the vegan cookie offerings that we have now. And oh, is that a banana over here? But anyways, yeah, we do have a lot of different cookie types. I think it was like 14 or 20 that we had at the past show. Oh, I'm on a vine.
Oh, the one wasn't it that one? Man. I remember
No,
you told
yeah.
me that how to
It
get
already-
the vegan brownies.
It already.
Oh yeah, the
wasn't,
vegan brownies are awesome.
Wasn't PAX. It was what was the last? What was West? You guys were at? That was the last.
Yeah,
one.
we were
That
just at
was
PAX West.
just
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, right? Just a week ago.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah.
So you're fully recovered from
2
all the
weeks ago.
traveling and.
Yeah. It was a long one. It was a busy show. I mean, and busy for me is good because it means we're making new partnerships and such. But so it's busy is productive, but it's still a lot, obviously. But yes, all recovered. Got a little bit of the con crud, but fortunately, nothing too bad.
It seemed to be fairly. We lost Craig. Hey, Craig.
Oh,
I'm up in the rain.
Oh,
I thought I went
you're in the
the
rain?
wrong way. I thought I was with you, and now I'm not. So
oh, the rain. The rain does make everything really slippery. But I was thinking maybe we could swing around this way. We went like left, basically. If you wrap around left, we haven't really climbed much, but
It's all putting into perspective of where we are now too.
I might have fallen, but I have a cannon, which I assume comically shoots me out and directly at you. If I aim it right.
Almost definitely not at us, but it is very funny.
Okay, well, I will use it and go directly up, and it will work exactly how I want it to. Oh no, maybe not.
All right, we're gonna have Ghost Craig here in a couple minutes.
Wait, it just shot. I can't. Oh, I can.
I think you have to climb into it, but I honestly have never used it. I've only seen videos of people using it, so couldn't tell you.
Is there a reason I should? Is there any reason I should reserve my lantern?
Not in particular. Because we
mostly
need a lantern,
aesthetic
we're
thing?
kind of in trouble. Yeah, that one is not of a huge help or anything.
I didn't mean to throw it though. So.
But when it does
I also
rain,
have antidote, which is useful.
oh, I got one of those too. Oh, when it rains like it's doing right now, if it's raining on where we are, you fall off stuff, which
I see.
it's video game. Oh no! Oh, this is the end. Oh my! How did I do that? All right, I took no damage.
Oh, are you also falling off? Oh, how did?
Yes.
Wait, what? I also took no damage.
You fall? Wait, where did you? Oh, hey.
I fell from pretty much all the way up there.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised I wasn't able to get up over the ledge, but
I
that's
fell. Oh, I
fine.
figured out how to point. I fell from up there.
Really? This will work. This will work. This will work. Right. Right.
It'd be funny if you fell off above me and it knocked me off.
Right. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm making it. You making it? Are we making it?
Yep. We're cheesing the jump. I feel like I'm playing Mario 64.
Craig, how dead are you, Craig? Are you still kicking around?
Yeah, there's sand where I'm at. So I went the wrong way. I just
We had kind
realized.
of figured that.
Well, it was raining, and now I think I went back to the start. So.
Oh, like back to like
I might have gone the complete opposite
campfire?
way.
Did you climb up the mountain back towards the campfire?
Yeah, when I fell down
Oh.
the thing, I think I went the wrong way completely.
There's poison there.
I see.
That's not. Well, now I feel kind of bad. I feel like we left you.
Yeah.
No, I left you. I earned this. I'll just eat some of these green apples, and I will teleport to you very quickly.
This is not.
Uh,
I guess maybe
maybe
this way?
like here. Yeah. Definitely.
Because then we can kind of get up around. Yeah, it doesn't work. I know what I'm doing. Anyway, the video game started happening, but we sort of cut you off. You're getting 20,000 cookies for your next one. There's
Ow.
Oh, that's not great.
Oh, there's a lot of bad
That's
stuff
a big cloud. Yeah.
I'm
Come
gonna
over
use
to where I am very carefully. You can get out of the cloud. But so obviously, volunteers are not baking those cookies in their
No, not anymore. My first year with Cookie Brigade, I started baking. That was how I got
Really?
involved.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
that's cool.
Gosh, 6 years ago now.
Wow.
Jeez. Yeah, and we baked like 3,000 cookies. For
Gosh.
that. And that was fun. But it's just like, obviously we're a different world than it was in 2019. And convention center rules around food handling. I severely overestimated how much stamina I had. I'm going to use my antidote, I think. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we don't bake them anymore. We work with a variety of different cookie companies, I guess. Vendors who help us with the cookies because it would be as difficult as you can imagine. I feel like this is dangerous.
We can stand here, I think. If you can get over to where I'm at, we can stand up here, and I'm hoping we can get up to this little ledge. Hopefully. Hoping. Lots of hope. It's almost exclusively powered by hope. Oh, that's gonna work, right? That's gonna... Oh, goodbye forever.
No!
Oh, monkeys.
Where are you? Did you fall all the way down?
I'm a ghost. Yes, I fell
Oh.
all the way down.
I see. that I would say that you fell all the way down then if you're a ghost. Are you both ghosts?
I'm trying to be, but now I'm trying to climb.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
Yep, good, bad.
Oh, yeah, that hurts.
And now I gotta wait a second.
I believe in you, Hayden.
Oh, hello. Thank you very much.
I am here to bother you mostly, but
Oh,
I could do this.
Okay. I dropped my lantern.
That lantern is down with my dead body now.
It is. It's all right. It's in a better place now, as are you.
No, yeah, this is good. I see what you're going for. That's a good idea. Up. Up,
You think
yeah,
going up here and
going
then
up
kind of
there.
shimmying along here? Yeah. See if I can
Yeah.
stand up here, perhaps. Yeah. Is there a
Perfect.
gap there?
So I think one of the
Go
one
ahead.
of the cool things about the 20,000 cookies that you're gonna get, like there's a lot. It's not just hitting order and like a DoorDash person shows up with them. There's a lot of things you have to do. I'm trying to become a ghost so I can hang out with you guys, but it's not going as well. Um, like
It's okay. I have a feeling I'm going to be joining you very shortly.
Oh,
I
man.
well,
Oh no.
I
Oh,
it's I'm gonna try to be a ghost before you. It's a race to the bottom.
I think. I don't even know where to go. I don't think I
I
can make it
think.
across there.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, oh, so far.
Oh no.
All right, I'm just
Well,
gonna
you
call
guys are going to come get me now, right?
Maybe
I
we
don't
can
think the
start
left
there.
side of that climb is the side for us. I don't think that's. Whew.
You want to restart this one because I have no stamina. I don't even have enough stamina to climb to fall to my death. That's what I've been trying to do, and I'm like, I can't even get up this rock.
At least you have a marshmallow.
That's
Greg, you were
true.
trying to ask the
Sometimes.
question
I
about the 20,000 cookies. Maybe
yeah.
maybe before we start doing terrible things again, falling off mountains. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, so I was just gonna because there's a lot of like logistics that go into that because now you have
Yeah.
companies that you work with and like I can't even imagine because I know whenever I've brought in things to a convention, it's like, okay, let's try to bring this box in, let's try to do but you have to use the whole freight thing. Like, what is the
Yeah.
experience like to get 20,000 cookies into a convention center and also not have the convention center uh food vendors mad at you for having all of these cookies inside of their place?
Yeah. So it's funny. We actually don't have any issue with the vendors getting it in, because we work it out with them beforehand. We don't do any shows where we're like competing with them, like or them trying to shut us down or whatever. We talk to them beforehand, and we have food licenses and such like that, so we can actually do it legit. Um, the from getting them into the center, the only word I can describe is very expensive. Um, because you have to pay at a show if for anybody watching who hasn't done the exhibitor thing before, you have to pay to get things moved around the show floor. It's very expensive. Um, it's great that we don't have to do it, but now we do a lot more of like hand carting or trying to just get things in the center without having someone lift up a pallet and move it across. But yeah, it's crazy.
So
There's a
you're
lot of
like
logistics
hand
involved.
dollying 20,000. I can tell you, I don't know how many
Yeah,
you had at
sometimes.
East, but I can tell you the cookies that you had in East. For anyone who's ever been to a convention, the way booths work is it's just a big empty floor before anyone else is in there. So you sort of reserve
Yep.
a certain number of spots on the floor. The Cookie Brigade booth is very large, probably one of the
Yeah,
bigger
it's
booths.
20 by 20.
And it's essentially a big room where they keep most of the cookies, and then there's sort of a front it looks like a shop. There's like cookies in baskets, and it's like a sales counter. And then there's the other thing we haven't talked too much about, but the fun gimmick that you guys do, which is different from con to con, but
Yep.
it's essentially a huge room with just boxes of cookies stacked floor to ceiling everywhere, and like maybe a couple chairs for people to go and sit down and have a break for a minute.
Yeah,
And
pretty much.
when we saw it, because we met with you like Saturday afternoon,
Yeah, I think
evening,
Saturday. Yeah.
it was already substantially emptied. So I can only imagine
Yep.
when you first move it. Well, you just put what 5-7 boxes on a dolly at a time, and you move. I don't even
Yeah,
know,
it depends
several
on the
hundred
show.
boxes. It's wild.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and fitting it is tough because so you can't put any food product on the floor, as you might expect. So we're limited to about half the space because they all have to go on top of tables, which we can use below the tables for merch, but we can't use it for cookies, which is why the space itself is so large, is because everything has to be on a table.
Right.
Yeah,
crazy
but it's a
thing.
cool feeling going in there, and there's like you're like looking up. It's like, oh wow, that's like 8 feet of cookies, like
It
high
real
up in the air.
it's an amount of cookies that if it stacked it properly and falls on you, you're gonna have a
Yeah,
really
it's
bad
gonna.
time. It's really
Yeah, I
dangerous.
mean, yeah, it's. I mean, there's 72 cookies, 60 cookies to a case at East. So it's like, and if they're 2 ounces a piece, you know, so it's a decent amount of a weight, being dropped on you. um, but no, it's fun and it's exciting to have a lot of cookies back there, and it's great to like take people like you guys back there and like be like, okay, this is where all the cookies are. You get
No,
to hang out in the
you
cookie
definitely
clubhouse.
had of all the places because we met. Craig and I did not have a booth. We were basically walking around and meeting people at their booth or at their if they had events or whatever. And you guys had the most spacious and most relaxing booth because literally you could go inside and get away from the hustle and bustle, and it was still loud,
Right.
but you could talk without having to yell at each other.
Well,
Because on
right,
the
and
floor of the
it's
convention, it can be pretty rowdy.
yeah, it can be very it's overstimulating is the word. It's
Yes.
very much overload. Um, but I mean, it's also not just to have the cookies, it's also a strategic thing. We do so many partnerships that we need somewhere to be able to talk to people. And there are booths that do that too. There are booths that I know who have just couches like in the booth. It's not like walled off with drape or anything, but they're just like hanging out. Like there's just couches around their booth. Um, so it's like it's so cool to be like, I want a couch. I want to get a couch in my booth. How do I do that? No, but it is cool and it's exciting and fun. To be able to, have booth space and stuff like that. So yeah, good time.
Well, and I meant to ask about it earlier because we talked about how the conventions and stuff are, but you guys, you said you recently tweaked your mission statement to be more community focused, and you really are.
Yeah.
You really have a good read of like what what people get excited about because at
Yeah, of
East
course.
you had a thing on your booth which was the mimic box, right?
Yeah. So at East 2 years ago, we had the mimic. Because our pin was a mimic theme, I should say. Um, and it was a pin that opened, and it was a butter cookie tin.
Mm-hmm.
And on 25% of them was cookies, and on 75% was a mimic made out of sewing supplies because you go over to grandma's house and open the cookie tin and there's a bunch of needles and string in there and stuff like that. Um, and that was so popular. We did a one of the reasons that was popular is because we themed the booth around it. We had the mimic. You could go feed it like a token, and it would give you some prizes. And we repurposed that prop at East this year as a bribe the GM type of thing, where you can bribe the leader of the game to give you some better quests. And we were sending people around the show floor on quests to visit our partners and to experience parts of PAX, which was super fun. Just encouraging you, like I said, with the community focused remission, I guess, statement. Um, Part of that now is how do we get people to experience the show? How do we get people to see more? And that's kind of one of the intentions of what we're doing um, with these types of activations is getting people to see the show.
Yeah. No, that's really hard. I mean, it is not exclusive to nonprofits, but anywhere where you're trying to get people to engage with your social media, you're trying to get people to engage with
Yeah,
events in person. It's so hard to find a thing where you're blending like, yes, what you're doing is helping us. Yes, you're engaging with our, with what we're doing, but also this is driving you to do something you might not have done. This is driving you to engage further with this community or with this specific event.
right.
And like it's such a good blending of things that are good. It helps Cookie Brigade, but the people who are doing that also, I imagine, hopefully, got a lot out of it for themselves. It wasn't like some
Oh
big
yeah, well that's the
sacrifice where
goal,
they're doing something and they're like, ugh, I'll do this to help you guys. Hopefully had a great time. I
right?
imagine tons of
And
them
that's
did
how we
because it was
designed them.
so popular. It was
Yeah,
very,
that's how
very
we design it.
popular. Yeah.
It was very popular. Yeah, it was a big hit with the partners this year. Um, but yeah, so it's like we try to encourage people to see the show. We try to do our collaborations in a way that is doing it with cool organizations and companies that we think are or should be a staple of the community. If they're doing cool stuff, we want to work with them. We like doing cool stuff with cool people.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
kind of
and
one of our internal like internal mantras is do cool stuff with cool people.
Yeah. Well, and you mentioned it. The mimic pin was uh very popular, and the bribe the GM. You guys, I mean, you've done many things that have been, I think, popular with the attendees at conventions. But do you have a specific piece of like merch or pin or partner collaboration thing? Do you have a specific thing that you've Cookie Brigade has done that would be your favorite, or that you think is the coolest thing that you guys have done?
Yeah, so we've done a lot, as you said.
Mhm.
I love the pins, obviously, because I love pin trading. I've loved pin trading since I first went to Disney when I was really little.
Oh yeah.
Um, and it's the kind of a similar culture at PAX with the pin trading. So I love doing the pins. Um, but recently we did two partnered activations with two companies. One is Dragon's Den Candles. Um, they made us a cookie scented candle
Hmm.
that released at PAX. We're going to continue selling those in potentially a new scent. This is a world premiere of that information. We're doing another
Don't tell anyone, chat.
World
This is
premiere.
yeah,
this is just
yeah.
between us. This is low key.
Keep it hush, chat. But yeah, we did that, and then also our tumbler with D&T, our Baker tumbler. It's like a tea tumbler with a tea infuser built into it. It was just super cool because those are really the two. I mean, obviously, I work on our pin designing, like our like planning for what designs we want to do. We have our an artist that does them, but I'm part of the conversation of like what pins we're doing, but most of what I focus on is the partnered stuff. So
Sure.
that's naturally when I'm a little more um you know excited about too, is just because I got to work on it hands on and seeing the tumbler come together after being able to give feedback on the design and how it's laid out, and then being able to hold it in my hand
Yeah.
is like an unmatched feeling.
Well, and I
I
could
mean, and
say
I'm sure like no, go ahead.
as someone who's for my own brand and with companies I've worked with who's thought about merch and been a part of a lot of merch stuff. Those are really interesting things because it's hard when you're thinking, at least for me, I mean, I'm not very creative, which I acknowledge, but it's hard sometimes to get away from you. You're like, oh, we need a shirt. Oh, to do a hat. Oh, like there's these staples and you
Right.
want to have those. Those are cool. Everybody, maybe you collect hats, maybe you like a shirt for every event or every cause you like. Like those are
Yeah.
great pieces of merch. But the cool stuff to get like a tea tumbler thing or the candle, the custom can
Right.
that's all such interesting stuff to sort of come up with and work on and be a part of that. It's much more interesting than just like, okay, we need a design. We're just gonna screen print on some shirts and we'll have a new
Right. And
shirt.
and I mean, it's also part of it is logistically, it makes more sense to do a tea tumbler. I hate selling shirts more than anything. Because you have to get all the sizing and you always have leftovers of certain sizes, but you need to
Yeah,
have them, obviously,
yeah,
because you want everybody to be able to get a shirt. They're expensive to make, they're expensive to ship, they're expensive to store. So it's like doing all that and being able to do cool merch that doesn't come along with that headache is something that's really cool and fun.
yeah. No, that's cool. Well, and I don't know if you use some for everything, but the board game is with Omnivore. Omnivore is a very excellent company for board games, but also for all the different types of merch stuff. I know there's another organization they helped with like a plushie that had like different textures and like a stim plushie kind of thing that turned
Yeah,
out
their plushie
super cool.
is awesome.
So yeah, I mean I'm not I'm so I wish I was better at that sort of stuff. I'm so awful at that sort of creativity, but it's uh it's very cool. And those do sound like pretty cool pieces of merch that I wish I had gotten a cookie. I'll have to keep an eye out
Well,
for the super secret one.
at PAX East that will be unveiled.
Nice.
Um, but yeah, it's exciting. Lots of cool stuff. We do a lot of fun things. That's kind of our goal. It's just everything we do, we want it to be fun and exciting and add to the show as, oh, this is really fun, and we want people to have fun at the show.
Okay, I have a question coming in. Um, that you've mentioned multiple times, and you were just talking about that you guys do partnerships.
Yeah.
Um, but that the person is basically asking, like, it sounds like mostly what you do is you sell you take donations for the cookies and you sell merch. what I guess makes it a partnership? Is there something specific that you do, or is it just the nature of how you work
Yes,
with
I mean
your partners
it's
versus organizations you might be connected to
oh
or
sure.
related with in other ways?
Yeah. So it's different from just working with a charity. Like we don't. I call Child's Play a partner of ours. Um, but other than what we do at the shows with the fundraising and things like that, we don't have any like co-branded products with them, for example. Um, and I think what sets it apart as a partnership is like I'll use the candle company as an example, Dragon's Den. Um, it is partnered because we both worked on the product collaboratively. Um, we gave input into the scent, we gave input into the design, we tested it with our market. We took a prototype and had some of the people at the booth see if it smelled good and if they liked it. Um, we worked with them to come up with the marketing materials and things like that that we use. And then they sell it at their booth and we direct people to them. So it's a partnership in the essence of it's a fundraising tool for us because they donate the proceeds to Cookie Brigade, but also we direct people to their booth so a lot of people who go and get a candle will also smell all the other candles and they'll go get maybe two or three. Um, so the way I kind of define it as a partnership is something that's co-beneficial for both parties.
Mm-hmm. And so it's different because you are a nonprofit, but it's kind of
Right.
in the same vein as like a business partnership where
Yeah. And we in a
a
lot of ways treat it the
co-venture.
same.
Yeah, it's a co-venture, and the point is that it's good, it's beneficial to both of you, and you have
Right.
but there's no uh there's less exclusivity on one side or the other. Oh, apparently Craig's
Yeah, and
computer
I mean we
crashed. Well,
don't.
that's fun.
Oh,
Yeah, I told you,
his
tech
whole
always
computer
works.
or the game?
He just texted me and said my computer crashed. I will be back. So tech always works on Thursdays. That's just
Of
how it goes.
course.
Um, I guess that means, well, I can see your ghost head. I don't know if you could see my ghost.
I can see your ghost head.
We just hang out and talk as ghost buddies.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
fine.
that'll
We can
work.
have a ghost conversation.
But yeah, I mean, so that's so because I guess what maybe this person was asking is Real Good has what we call nonprofit partners, but that's really more like we're trying to offer them AI and data science solutions to help work on their mission. You're that's not the direction that like your partnerships. Yours are more like business partnerships where it's like
Yeah, and
you're
I'd say so. I
you're
mean,
making
it's also
products and it's all
because
towards raising money. Then you guys just give the money to your whatever nonprofits you're
yeah, and
supporting.
we use it for our mission, and
Right.
we're growing our own programming and such like that. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't as much make sense for us to do the type of partnerships that you guys do from a providing perspective, like you guys do, because we don't have as much of that like service that people can't do. Our service is creativity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And doing fun things, and that's in part what we bring to the table. Um, Welcome back, Craig.
Hello.
Tech always works
How's
on
your computer
Thursdays.
feeling?
Thursdays is the best days for computers.
That's the one I've picked up.
It's Tech Thursdays.
It's what everyone's here for.
Of course.
Yeah, and chat, if you have any other questions, um, this uh, this is your opportunity. It could be for Aiden specifically or about Cookie Brigade, because I'm sure that he can answer whatever questions you might have.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've really talked about it, but I guess I'm curious, so I'm sure that means that chat is curious. What is your specific role? What's your day to day kind of like with Cookie Brigade? Because you started
Yeah.
baking
So,
cookies. I'm assuming you're
yep,
not baking thousands and thousands of cookies now. So what
I
did you
am
do?
not. Yeah. So I handle all our partnerships. Partnerships and PR is my area. So all the partnerships that we just talked about, the collaborative things, any type of corporate partnerships, um, smaller company partnerships, other charities, nonprofits, all of that is kind of my space. And then where the PR comes in, I do our general PR outreach coordination, and I run our streaming program. So day to day is it's kind of like the 5 to 9 after the 9 to 5.
Mhm.
Because, as we talked about, everybody's a volunteer. Um, I am in professional nonprofit. I'm a fundraiser, um, day job. So I'm not just I'm just not in the fundraising world with Cookie Brigade. I'm in professionally as well. So it's a nice change of perspective from working in doing um, you know, formal fundraising, like formal campaigning for um, you know, uh, having a campaign for a what's the word I'm looking for? A specific use, or like a Giving Tuesday campaign. Planning those types of things is different than saying, "Oh, we're gonna come up with this cool booth," and um, things like that.
Yeah.
I can
Well,
make a
and
lobby if you guys want to do another one.
yeah,
Also,
Craig, did you send another invite or was that just still sitting there?
Sent an invite, but we
Can you
can get all linked up again if that.
can you maybe
yeah,
send
I
another
didn't
one
know that
because
could
I
go
don't
on.
think mine
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah, I can
That
make another lobby too, but I don't think I have you on Steam, Bob.
Maybe if you can get Craig in, maybe he can invite me. We're just I always make this mistake. I should have added you when we were in the same lobby or whatever, but we can work that out. But so you mentioned sort of in passing the streamer program.
Yeah,
That's relatively new, right? And that's this. Tell me if I'm wrong, but
very
that's
new.
basically your idea, or you're taking charge of that at least, right? That's kind of your.
Yeah, I mean it's in my area, and I'm running the program. It's kind of been something that we've been trying to get off the ground for a while, but finally is now getting some traction. Yeah, so it's kind of event based fundraising, right? Kind of in the same way we do our fundraising at shows, except it's online. So like what we did for Fred Hutch Cancer Center, we did an event called Nourishing Hope, where we basically got um, a bunch of creators involved who all streamed for a weekend and raised money for the cause. We provided them with a bunch of giveaway items, and it was a community event, right?
So it was
So that's kind of
actually
how we do it.
it wasn't even raising money to Cookie Brigade directly. It was raising money
Yep,
directly to
directly
this other
for
organization. You guys were just sort of facilitators of the
yeah,
scheduling and instead,
correct.
gave some incentives and stuff. That's very cool.
Yep. So we do part of our streaming program is that, and that's a big way that we work with other nonprofits. And then we also do fundraisers for Cookie Brigade, in terms of, you know, buying 30 to 40,000 cookies a year is very expensive. On average, our cookies cost about $1 each. So it's like you can translate that directly into a dollar amount on how much we spend on cookies every year.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do that. Have a couple fun events coming up. But yeah, it's really cool, and it's been a really great learning experience for me as well. I mean, I'm obviously not as acquainted with the content creator space as you guys are, um, but it's been really cool to learn about the culture and about streaming and YouTube content creation and stuff like that. Um,
Do
from the
you
partner
do
perspective.
any streaming YouTube stuff on your own, even just as like a getting to know how it works kind of thing, or do you leave that to the other people? Leave that to your
Um,
content people.
from a Cookie Brigade perspective, I haven't. We all share the streaming responsibility on our official channel, like our official Twitch, um, where we'll try to go live when we can and just keep the channel busy and have some fun stuff going on there. Um, in a couple of years ago, I had a little foyer into trying some content creation, which was a lot of fun, just as a learning experience to learn about the kind of like I was talking about the culture and the process and stuff like that, so I can better relate to the people we're working with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's like I know a little bit of it.
Sure, sure. I do have
um,
I have a question in chat, which is interesting.
yeah, please.
High Mountain Cat 20 asks, how would one get a hold of Cookie Brigade for collaboration purposes? I run a custom engraving store, make custom engraved merch. Would love to see if maybe we can work together. Where should they reach out? Is it
Yeah,
you
they
directly,
can just
or is there an
email me.
email?
It's just yeah, it's just Hayden@cookiebrigade.org. You can email me.
There you go. High Mountain, reach out.
Yeah, please do. We
Oh,
always
and
try to just do cool stuff.
someone else asked, I did not get your name. Oh, Blackbreaker in chat asked, "What flavor of cookies?" We talked about this a little bit, but maybe
We
more
did.
pointedly, what are your favorite flavors that you guys have ever done? Because you've at this point must have dozens and dozens of flavors that you've like had and come and gone, or that you are different now, or whatever. Do you have a list of your own?
Yeah, so we have had quite a few cookie flavors throughout the years. I remember, I mean, it's been, if anybody was kind of like around in the pack space during the like OG Cookie Brigade days of like walking around the wagon, we had things like we had a Mountain Dew and Dorito cookie once. We
Oh,
had
man.
it was called a plasma grenade cookie we did, which was like a bunch of wacky flavor. It was like just a lot of fun.
That's fun.
Presently, I'll go with the cookies we have at PAX East because that's the one you guys were at. Because we do work with different vendors for each show based on
Mhm.
where they're located. Because shipping a pallet of cookies across the country is about as expensive as you'd expect. Yeah, so we have my favorite cookies that with our cookie provider that we use at East. It's probably the peanut butter. The peanut butter one's really good, and the ow. And the vegan brownie is also really good.
I love the vegan brownie. That has like
Oh,
that
what?
that has basically kept me alive. I had a bunch
Oh,
of
it's
different
so good.
conventions.
Yeah, you
Uh,
ate a few of those this time around, I recall.
yeah, I basically live off of Diet Coke and vegan brownies, and somehow I get through the weekend.
I think I have a sugar crash right now.
Oh, did you eat like
The
an energy drink or something?
I ate a lollipop,
Yeah. No, it gives you
and
like
then
infinite energy for a short burst, but then you get like a huge sugar
sugar
crash and
crash.
get real sleepy.
Huh.
Oh no. Oh, this is how I okay.
my
Anyway.
computer crashed right when I was going to ask this, but you were talking about the different events that you did, and I saw that you all did a Sonic one at MagFest. I'm sure that one went. I'm sure everyone had a lot of fun with that.
Oh yeah, the activation. Yeah, it was super fun. It was do you remember Froggy's Fishing
Oh yeah.
from I think Sonic Adventure 2? Um we made that in real life. And like people could try to go fishing and catch Froggy. And there's a picture somewhere on our socials and I think it's on our blog post on our website from MagFest of someone dressed up as Froggy, like doing the game. It was so funny. But no, like those types of fun little things are a lot of fun. MagFest this year is going to be a lot of fun too. Um, it'll be it's always a good time. MagFest is a weird show.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's one I've never been to, but I've only heard crazy things about it.
Yeah,
That
well,
it's
you
fun.
should go
but
this
that It's
year.
kind of wild.
It's very
Um,
much a it's a very wild show.
how am I?
It's
how
like
am I
I don't even know how to
hurting
describe it.
myself? Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, it's MagFest is a hard show to describe, but it's a lot of fun, and this will be our fourth year, I think. Doing it. This will be our I think third year. Doing MagFest. We're really excited because it's been really well received. The community's awesome. They're like the perfect community for our like fun, dumb little games and stuff like that we do at the shows. Um, so it's like the perfect community to do this stuff with.
Nice. I thought I had another one from chat. I might be hallucinating. Thank you, everyone who's subscribing and gifting subs. But you're covering up my question. Get out of here. I cannot find it. You didn't happen to catch that last one from chat, did you, Greg?
I don't think I did. It might have been when my computer
Yeah, that's true. Your computer
was,
crashed.
was
That's
uncomputing.
yeah. Well,
I,
anyway.
oh,
Ah.
you do all the MagFest shows or just the main MagFest? And I
Super
actually don't
MagFest, yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh,
I'd love to do the other one someday.
yeah, they have like a camping one too, don't they? Like a
I don't know
MagFest
about that.
camping. They might maybe it doesn't exist anymore, or maybe I'm making this up. But they
I'm
had
very unfamiliar with the MagFest community. Full disclosure.
it is unique.
Craig out here
Yeah,
just
for
having
sure.
Magfest fever dreams.
Yeah, maybe. That's
No, I mean
basically what
that's
Magfest
Magfest
feels
is a
like.
fever dream.
All right, so you've been around and with Cookie Brigade for quite a while now. You must have heard a lot of cookie puns, and I'm sure they always land and
Yep.
they're always all funny. Do
Of
you
course.
have a favorite or a least favorite that will not stop haunting your nightmares? Either one or
Yes.
both, if you have either.
And the best part about it is there's a story with it. So, um, at gosh, this was 3 years ago, PAX West, I think. Um, we did a tilt. Well, sometimes like we'll do like a little sub campaign within to raise money. Ow. And as I fall off a cliff. And we did one that was it's like we do sometimes we do like vote with your dollar type of thing. So like vote for your favorite cookie, and you know donate to charity and all that stuff. And we did one where one of the people who organizes Cookie Brigade on the West Coast keeps chickens,
Mm.
and the campaign was vote for your favorite cookie, and there will be a cookie related pun that the chicken will be named at the end of the show. It's like a freshly hatched like baby chick. And it was Chickerdoodle, Oatmeal Raise Hen, and Chocolate Sheep. And it was like
gotta be oatmeal raise hen. Gotta be.
yeah, oh yeah, of course. And there was like actually it was funny. There ended up being like a bidding war of like because it was like they were like neck and neck. And there were like some pretty big donations that came through. Because people were trying to make theirs win, which is the entire goal of doing this. That's like the perfect scenario for
Yeah, I mean
this type of fundraising.
that's perfect.
Yeah. So but no, yeah, like that was fun. We did one. We just named at PAX West a foster kitten, and I think I don't even remember what they were. There were some really funny puns there, but yeah, I've kind of heard them all. Which way are we going, Craig?
I'm over here.
Oh, you are over there. I'm gonna try to get down this without breaking
Yeah,
both. My
I did
legs.
the
Oh,
same thing.
wait, don't go down. Well, whatever. There's if you up here, there's a bridge. I think as long as we stay one at a time on the bridge, you can walk across to get up to where I'm
Yep.
at.
Oh, I see.
From you.
So like
okay.
you got to get like
Oh, get over here.
and then the bridge is like here.
So come over here and then make a jump. We probably.
This will definitely work.
Oh no, yeah, you guys can probably. Oh, that's not as easy as I. Wow. No, that you can make that. That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
It's fine.
You
Everything's
can definitely make that. That advice I gave you at the beginning about jumps,
Oh.
I think you can make. That's one of the ones you definitely make. Totally fine. See?
Yeah, of course.
There it is.
Yeah. See, it worked.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, I probably should have. Did you fall down? And the worst part is, I kind of forget that if I'm facing you, you can grab my hand and like pull yourself up. Sorry, I didn't mean to let you fall.
No, it's okay.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
I'm good. I'm alive. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Do I need to come help?
Nah.
Are you alive, Craig? Or I don't know how far you fell. Okay, good.
How hurt are you?
Look, I've got a frisbee. Look, I'm right here. Catch.
I have medicinal roots. I assume that these are good for you.
Will they grow a tree that I can climb to get up to you?
Oh, wait. How do I do this?
No.
What?
Is that working?
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It sounds fine.
It's me. Yeah, everything's fine. I was trying very hard to drop a rope down for you, and then because I had the rope in my hand, I couldn't grab the side when I fell down the cliff.
This.
So we're gonna hold on the rope now.
It's fine.
Good catch.
It's fine. I'm fine. Hey, look. I'm here to help, Craig. There.
Yeah.
Look.
Hey,
All right. So if we cross this bridge one at a time, you can make this climb up to there, probably. Craig, how hurt are you? Should I medicinal root? Let me see what this does. What'd that do?
Can you
That,
notice
did that fix you?
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah.
Are you
What?
fixed? Are you fixed?
Yeah. Well, that's debatable, but yeah, we're on our way.
So if I were to just casually step on this bridge right now. All right. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Maybe I'll wait. I believe in you. I have faith. Yeah, you got that.
Yeah. Go team.
All right.
Go team, go team.
Easy peasy. What's up, Raiders? Thank you so much for raiding over. Welcome to a real good AI nonprofit stream discussing things with Hayden from Cookie Brigade. If you know anything about PAX or Cookie Brigade, you know, pretty cool organization, doing pretty cool stuff. So check
I
it
like
out.
to think so.
And I love it. I love Cookie Brigade because I've been going PAX forever, so it's been cool to watch the evolution of Cookie Brigade and like how much stuff y'all have been able to do. And I feel like I'm gonna fall and not in a good way, but we'll try.
You're good. Just hit the
Um,
bridge. You'll be fine.
Oh, that
You'll
was.
be fine.
Yep, everything's fine.
Everything
Everything's
sounds fine.
Everything's awesome.
there it is. Look at us.
What did you almost fall off of over here? This is pretty doable.
I ran out of stamina because I sprinted across the bridge.
Ah, that'll happen. I think we can go. Oh no, yeah, I see what you're doing there.
I think I'm bugged into the wall.
Oh yeah, no, I see what you're saying about the wall. We're good. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
I think
Everything's.
I think we can climb up this and like stand in this crevice probably.
I made it over here. If you wanted somewhere to stand, although we're probably trying to go up and not as much around.
Oof, 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 oof. Okay, I'm fine. Maybe your way is the way.
Okay, so I died,
Oh
but
no!
I was holding. I was holding
Oh, I might also die.
Oh my god! How far? How far did you fall?
I was holding just a trumpet and a frisbee, so I'm just laying here dead with just my trumpet and frisbee.
Can you play your trumpet while you're laying there?
I was just about to ask that.
I don't think so. I wish I could.
Oh, that would have been such a cool Easter egg for the devs to do. You do like a womp 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 type of thing. Oh man, I'm
Right.
really hurting.
This
I'm
is
back. Wait,
this
did I
this-
put anything? Wait,
Hello.
what? Hold on. Hold that up. Don't eat that. We have a cookie called a thick mint.
Oh really?
Did you guys also just disconnect from Photon?
No, you just
Nope.
disconnected. That was just a you thing.
That's unfortunate. Can I rejoin?
Yeah.
Like let me see. Yeah, let's do
So
that.
there's a Cookie Brigade cookie called the Thick Mint.
The thick mint, yeah, and it's a tall, it's like a chocolate mint cookie, and it's tall. It's made by Cookie Mom, one of our board members who has a cookie company, and brought in a thick mint. Oh, cool. The game doesn't exist apparently.
Ah. Well, that's unfortunate. This run was going so well.
I might
Felt
still be
like-
able to join. Maybe not. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
what's up,
Play
Ghost
game.
Greg?
Hey,
Let's see.
I'm dead. I'm a ghost. Boo.
Boo.
I will shout out to Cookie Mom though. Cookie Mom is one of my favorite people.
very
I've
unfortunate.
been doing they've been doing Cookie Brigade forever.
Yeah.
And I get to
I
hang out with
cannot
them.
join your lobby.
Well, the thick mints were too thick.
They were too thick.
Should we go and make a new lobby then?
Perhaps. Well,
Yeah.
Oh,
we don't want to. I know you said your time's kind of flexible, but don't want to.
No, we can
be
keep going.
respectful. Are you good to keep going?
Yeah, I don't know how long you guys normally run over on these if you do, but I'm good to keep on chugging.
Uh,
How is that
Okay.
not enough to? And anyway, yeah, we can.
It's still on, man. Unfortunate.
I hit
Oh,
leave
hey,
game on her.
I found Craig's dead body.
Is my trumpet there?
No, it's just a
Oh.
skeleton.
He
laying
took
in
it with him into the next life.
There's a skeleton laying in a crevice.
Ah. I love how much louder the menu music is than the in-game ambiance.
I still can't get it. I'm gonna relaunch my game, I think.
It is Thursday. This is when
Jack always.
It is
Easter-
Thursday.
Thursdays.
Tech has to work. It's only gonna work. It's always gonna work. Let me relaunch Peak real quick. And we'll see if we don't have a little bit of luck here.
Were you able to
Well-
join mine, Bob?
Clicking now. While we're fixing the game once again, do you have a favorite convention? I know you go to a lot of them, or probably what you said, all of them basically. The Cookie Brigade.
I
does
go
all
that
those,
that
right?
Cookie Brigade does. I go to all of them.
What's your
is-
top one?
I mean, it's tough. I mean, I'm biased towards East. I'm based out of Boston. So
Oh,
I'm
that's
kind of
nice.
I'm kind of a little partial to PAX East. I'm gonna reinvite me, Craig.
Yeah, let me try to.
So I'm slightly partial to PAX East because it's my home show. And it was the first PAX I ever went to. I really like PAX West. PAX Unplugged is super fun. Okay, I made it in. Sweet. But yeah, no, it's just it's a good time. I think East is probably my favorite. I'm still getting. I'm still like Magfest, but I'm still new to the show. So
Yeah, well, and that I don't have any of the major conventions close to home. Must be fun to have one that's like really is like your home convention.
oh yeah, like where are you based out of? Assuming not a coast, right?
Cincinnati, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like I've been to ones in like Indianapolis, and there are conventions in in the Columbus and in the Cincinnati area, but not that I have been to, and not as big as the PAX and stuff. But
Right.
it must be cool to be able to. Do you when you go to East, do you like stay at home, or do you still kind of need to get a
No,
hotel because it's
I have
down-
to get a hotel.
down in the
It's
harbor
just-
and and you have to be in the booth at God knows how early
8 a.m. Yeah.
whatever.
It's just I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's the hour it would take me to get in and like because I'm right outside of Boston. I'm not in the city proper.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of like I need that extra time.
Plus, it's exhausting. You spend your whole day. I would imagine you spend your whole day on your feet around the convention. Probably you go out and have dinner or drinks with people to connect with them that you couldn't hook up with during the day. By the time it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and you're done, you don't want to commute an hour home to get not enough sleep to commute an hour back.
Especially if there's people that like you have to do dinner and drinks with. Like there's 4 different groups of people that you're doing that with.
Right.
Then it's like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that.
No,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I couldn't imagine going home after PAX, but that's it's everyone I know is like, yep, I grab a hotel because that's where you got to go and hang out all night.
Yeah, see, I could never hang out all night there, but I mean, it's just a matter of like getting back from an after party or like you said, like the dinner and drinks thing at 9 or 10 o'clock. You just kind of have way too much in terms of like I don't know. It's just I don't want to take the time, and it's also you get really tired at these shows.
Oh yeah.
It's not something I don't necessarily want to be going down the highway after 16 or 17 hours of
Yeah, that's true if you have to drive yourself and then trying to deal with parking and it's a lot. Makes a lot of sense. Is there this is probably a hard no, but I guess I'm curious. Are there conventions that like Cookie Brigade or you think Cookie Brigade should be at or are interested in that like it's hard to make work or that you're like planning to expand to, or is it or do you feel like you're kind of in the places where it makes sense for Cookie Brigade to be given
No, I
your
mean,
size
it
and
depends.
everything?
And I mean, I'm happy to give some insight into this for everybody watching, like kind of insight on how we pick shows. It's a lot of time depends on the caterer at the center. So if a caterer, for the three Paxes is Aramark, we have, you know, relationships with their representatives and their managers and their account holders and stuff like that at the centers. Um, Certain centers have different ones that we can't work with. Not that, you know, there's a rule against it. It's just we haven't gotten luck. We haven't had luck trying to work with them before and saying, "Oh, we should do something together. You should let us do this." Because normally, if you want to have, I don't know if everybody's familiar with this, but normally, if you want to have um, food at a show, like if you're giving out samples of food, you have to do what's called a buyout. So essentially, for every the center kind of looks at it as okay, for every Mountain Dew is at PAX East 2 years ago, I want to say. So they kind of look at it as for every bottle of Mountain Dew you give away, someone's not buying a Mountain Dew at our booth or at our stand, our food stand at the food court or
Right.
whatever it is. So now you need to pay us for every bottle of Mountain Dew that you give away to make up for that lost revenue for us. And we don't normally have to do that with a lot of the centers that we work with because we're a charity. But there are some who still want it, and we can't do those shows, unfortunately, just because, we're already paying, call it $1 a cookie. If you want to now add in $2.50 per cookie on top of that,
Right.
just to be able to give them away,
For a thing that
that's like
you're accepting donations for, but as free, free giveaways.
right. And that's per cookie. What if we talked about the person earlier who gives $1 and takes 10 cookies?
Right.
We don't have a problem with that, but it would be a difficult thing for us to manage if we had to pay, because that one order would be $25 in buyout cost, and then it would be another $10 in cookies. Right. So then that one person that we just got $1 from costs us $35.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I've never worked on this. I don't know the details, but I've heard from friends who have had booths where they were trying not to the scale that you guys do it, but they were just trying to, be like, what if it would be cool if we worked with this drinks partner that we have, or we
Right.
just, and it's like I've heard crazy stories about the price that some venues want for buyouts,
Yeah.
or the rules they have about union people, where they're like, there's just all these complicated things, and so
Yeah.
I can only, even though you're a nonprofit and it's just whatever. I totally get that. That must be kind of crazy sometimes.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, a lot of shows, and we do have some new shows that we're hoping to do. I can't say anything officially yet, but we're trying to take on some new shows. And I have to eat the granola bar before I can go up. Apparently. Like the only way we can do them is if we figure it out with the caterer first. That's why we don't announce shows before we've signed with the caterer.
Right.
Because we don't want them to be like, oh yeah, okay, great, we can't wait to have you there. Here's your invoice for your 20,000 cookies and your $2.50 per cookie.
Yeah.
Please send us this $50,000 at your convenience. Like, well, for the first time at a new show, we won't even bring in $50,000. Right. So it's a tough thing. I really am happy with the shows we're doing. I think we are the right organization to be at these shows. I mean, it's not often you get a charity that's so focused on community as a main core of their mission activity. Because a lot of charities will go obviously as a fundraising tool or as a networking thing, but kind of few and far between that you see a nonprofit that's goal is the community part, right?
Yeah.
So I think we're the perfect charity for them
Mm-hmm.
for I guess a lot of these shows. But at the same time, also there's a bunch of bandages and lollipops if you guys need them either.
Cool. Oh, you're over there. Oh,
Yeah.
this is that. I remember this.
I can bring
Oh,
over
yeah.
any of them. Yeah, this is where we fell off and died.
This is where we all had a good time.
It is where we all had a good time. But yeah, no. So it's very much a. I could name a few. I'd love to be at Gen Con someday. For one. I would. I mean, we already do. So I technically we do one extra show. Than the ones that I mentioned, and it's PAX Australia.
Oh, you
'Cause we
guys are
actually have
at PAX Aus?
we actually have a sister charity that does. They're not like they're legally distinct from Cookie Brigade as an organization.
Right, right.
But they go to PAX Oz and do the fundraising there.
It's pretty cool. That's one
Yeah,
of the ones
so
I sort of written. Australia is very cool. I've been lucky and been toured a show in Australia and been all around it. It's a great
oh
place.
cool.
But sort of written that off as never gonna attend PAX Australia, or at least pretty unlikely. But that's very, very cool that you guys have a presence there through sister org or partner org or whatever.
Yeah, no, it is really a lot of fun. I'm gonna light this flare. Let's see if I can throw it over to you.
I'm definitely gonna catch it.
Oh.
No,
Craig. Oh no,
Going
Craig.
Going back up.
It's not worth it.
That was a good save. That was a good save.
I almost caught it.
And this is venturing outside of your job. So if the answer is not a thing you have any info about, that's totally cool. But can you talk at all about how Cookie Brigade chooses who you work with? Like you said, you worked a lot with Child's Play, but is it like your board of directors sort of has a list of ideas or ones they want to do, or is it who comes and reaches out to you with ideas for collaboration? Do you have any sense of
Yeah.
how that works?
I think I have a good idea of that. So generally, it depends. So we've been raising money for Child's Play at PAX for a couple reasons. One, they're the official charity of PAX. The creators of Penny Arcade founded Child's Play. So it's their like in-house.
Greg, wait, Greg.
Oh, please don't. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just casually try to kill each other.
Yeah, I'll drop this big lollipop on this bridge and send you to a loading screen.
Crash this computer and send us all to the loading screen.
That's true. No, but it depends. I mean, we work with other charities, and that's a lot of the time through the partnership side. Of like we worked with Take This, who does the AFK room at PAX. We worked with Guardians Mental Health. They do a lot of really cool resource provision. Okay, my photon just died again.
Dang.
It's unfortunate. See when you're safe, Craig. See if you can potentially reinvite me.
You're pretty safe on the edge of that bridge.
Just a Thursday.
Yeah, it's just Thursday stuff. It's just normal.
Yeah. But no, it's just it's very much a we try to just as long as there's no reason not to, I should say, we'll work with a nonprofit.
Yeah, and because it's like I sort of talked about earlier, you don't have like we only do medical things or we only do you there's no restrictions on that, so just whatever.
Yeah, which is nice.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it makes it nice because you just don't have to worry about does this really align?
Do you ever feel like that's a problem? Because I do think in the nonprofit space, part of running a nonprofit is like you have to have what's your story, right? Like our story is we're getting clean water to families and children.
Sure.
Like that whatever your vision is for your mission can really sets the tone and sets, can help and be how you raise money and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Because you have a specific story. Do you run into that as a problem, or do you feel like it I mean, Cookie Brigade has a great story of how it came to be and what, sort of the
Right.
ethos of it. But how does that work for you in your
Yeah.
experience?
I will relaunch my game while we talk about this. I think it's a strength. Because kind of like we were talking about, it doesn't limit us in anything. And I think it's not as much a case of, oh, it doesn't align with our mission, as much as it is everything aligns with our mission because we're community focused, right? So just by pure definition of we're a nonprofit that's trying to work towards building community at these shows as part of our mission, part of building community is to connect with a lot of nonprofits in the space, right? And as far as like I know you kind of mentioned like I guess how much the donors resonate with the mission,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes sense, I guess. And I think that just as much of that is, oh, I've seen you before. I've experienced PAX in a bigger way because of you guys. So it's like, I don't know if does that make sense?
Yeah. No, it's a complicated thing too, right? There's a lot of time and
Yeah.
energy spent in the nonprofit world on like what is our mission statement is a thing that every company has and every nonprofit has, but for corporations, it feels kind of like your mission statement is, we're here to make money. We're going to sell you whatever widget we
Yep.
make or whatever. But in the nonprofit world, there's a lot of time and effort spent on what is our mission, how does that encapsulate what we're trying to do, what story does that tell, and so
Sure.
yeah, that I think that was my expectation, but it is curious because you guys are pretty singular as a nonprofit in terms of you can kind of do anything, you can kind of work with anyone
Yeah.
as long as the partnership makes sense, as long as it's a good organization. Like
Exactly.
it's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, my game's relaunched. If either of you can invite me.
I'm sure it'll work. I'm sure nothing bad has happened.
No, I mean it's Thursday. It has to work. Let's see. Let's see if
Hey. Oh,
did it work?
you know what? Oh my God! All I see is your body falling from the sky.
Oh.
All right, you're laying. I see you laying on the edge of a
Oh.
cliff right now.
Oh, that is very much the Okay, I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
This is doable. I'm up above you. I'm like up on this ridge up here.
You got any
up here.
snacks you could drop down? Actually, I'm gonna eat this big lollipop.
Oh yeah, eat the lolly and then make some progress.
I'm just gonna climb up the hill.
Yeah, like it'll
up.
give you like 10 seconds of just infinite climbing. See what you can get. I'm up here. I got my hand out.
Oh wow, that did. Oh, sugar crash. That's what's happening. I'm like, why am I getting poisoned already? I didn't even touch anything. I'm gonna just vibe for a second. If I take an energy drink, will it counteract the sugar crash?
It kind of will, but that
did.
also gives you a crash. Craig, what you got?
No.
Craig, what do you got going on? Are you alive?
Yeah, to an extent.
I'm gonna wait till my sugar
over here.
crash wears off
Come here.
before I try to resummit here.
I fixed the audio on the stream. Apparently, when my computer crashed, Windows was like, "Did you want to mute all of this audio?" No.
Oh, sick. Perfect.
But now we're climbing up the mountain. Things are good.
Thanks, Windows. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So shout out to Bob's copy of the stream. All right, Windows.
All right.
Okay, where are you at?
Take my hand. He's down. He's right down below us. I keep seeing his name pop up. But
Yep, I have a half a stamina bar, so I'm getting up as I can. Okay, I will be up momentarily.
I got a hand outstretched over.
Yep.
Yeah. That'll do it.
There we go.
That'll do it.
Nice.
Okay, climbing up.
Well, we are coming up on 4 o'clock. Chat, if you have any other questions you want to ask, now would be the time. Also, if you want to be a cool kid, we're gonna raid over to the Real Good Twitch channel, and you can ask questions there because we'll hang out for a minute. But it would be the perfect time. Hayden, if you have anything you want to plug, I feel like we've talked about anything, a lot of stuff you might want to talk about, but anything you want to reiterate or any specific websites or stuff you want to direct people to, how to get involved, whatever you think.
Hey,
would
yeah,
be best.
but just in general, kind of like what we talked about. Cookie Brigade is we're growing. We're out there. We're doing cool stuff. If you want to learn more about what we're doing, you can go to cookiebrigade.org. What else? Our socials are on there. We're pretty much Cookie Brigade on everything. You can find us at all 4 PAX shows, including PAX Australia, and you can also find us at MagFest. Keep on the lookout for one of our upcoming events in mid-October in terms of streaming stuff. Yeah, and if you want to get involved with our organization, feel free to head over to cookiebrigade.org as well. You can find some information about volunteering, learn more about our mission and our history there as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Chad, maybe we're so. Well, I won't say that out loud, but I think we're so close to the summit. Maybe we should push through, get to the summit here real quickly and efficiently, and then we could sort of vibe around the campfire, and we'll do the old raid over into the Real Good Twitch channel, and we could hang out for another minute. And there's the statue. You live, Craig?
There it is.
Oh, there's Craig.
I'm here.
We did it. Masterfully done.
Look at us.
And this is definitely not one of 1,000 things. This is a lot of progress we've made, and we should feel proud.
Yeah.
Really
Okay, I
good.
broke it. And I have anti-rope spool.
I like that I got
Sure.
I got hit by all the rocks, and I was waiting to get knocked down the mountain from that. It was like, knowing my luck, that's exactly what would have happened.
All right. Well, chat, I am going to go ahead and start the raid over to the Real Good channel. We're going to sit around the campfire, maybe roast some marshmallows. But thank you for watching. On my end, please go raid twitch.tv/realgoodai. If you're not following, if you could, that'd be awesome. Because I know I almost always stream, but there are going to be times where I am not live, but the Real Good channel is live for whatever reason. And if you want to make sure you never miss whatever is going on, events that are happening, special streams, just with Mandy or with different members of the team or whatever, just check it out. Just make sure you're following. Just check it out. And we'll see you over there on the very special Cool Kids stream in just a minute.